Hey, Med Spa owners, we're going to be talking about cancellations and no-shows in the middle of the day. So a lot of med spas, they come to me and they ask like, why are all my why are all the customers who booked an appointment verbally on the phone not showing up to their appointment? I mean, it's pretty weird. Like they booked an appointment, they verbally agreed to a receptionist on the phone. And the whole reason why, there's cancellations or there's no shows is because you guys just don't remind your customers well enough. And you don't have any personalized reminders for them to really be incentivized and really be inclined to book an appointment. So like text reminders and even the email reminders are actually really effective to getting on like the customer's top of mind and understanding if they want to go show up to their appointment. Because when you have text reminders, when you have, call reminders, like you're calling people like a day before their appointment, then they know that they know that they just committed to doing something, right? They committed into booking an appointment with you, and you already kind of locked it in as something that's something that they're gonna follow through with. And a lot of humans, we follow this thing called the commitment principle. So the commitment principle from psychology basically states that if a person says they're going to do something and they have like people telling them that they're going to do something and they already verbally agree to doing something, then they're more likely to do it. So for instance, if I say I'm going to go lose 30 pounds, right? And I tell everybody who I'm friends with, everybody who I know that I'm going to lose 30 pounds. If I don't lose 30 pounds, I'm gonna feel terrible. I'm gonna feel like a liar. I'm gonna feel like someone who isn't credible. I'm gonna feel like someone who doesn't say what they're gonna do. And we can leverage this principle from human psychology to incentivize our customers to showing up to their appointments. And we can make sure that we call them, make sure that we speak to them over the phone, make sure that, we have all these touch ups with them through like calling and texting and everything. So we can make sure that this is on top of their mind. And if they don't come, then it's just gonna be awkward. Like you didn't come. It's weird. And they're gonna have that feeling in their mind. And we can just leverage that. It's not anything like evil or Machiavellian. I mean, a lot of people do this unconsciously to other people. Like, your parents, maybe when you were growing up, they told you that, you had to, work on your homework. You gotta work on your homework and you gotta do your and you gotta go make straight A's. And if you didn't do that, then you're gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel like a lot of pressure on you to perform because people told you that you're gonna go perform, and you also said that you were gonna go perform, right? So it just makes you kind of feel weird because you're not really following up with what you said you were going to do. And that's just a good way to get customers in and make sure that you can lower your. That's a good way to get customers in and lower your no-show rate and lower your cancellations. Another thing you can do, so it's a really smart thing to do, you can take a deposit. And a deposit is basically like a small fraction of what the appointment is actually worth. So if you have like if your appointment's worth like $500, right? You could take like a $25 deposit to make sure that person comes, or they're just gonna get charged $25 for just canceling their appointment without you knowing, or without them rescheduling the day before. This really kind of locks in their decision. It makes it harder for them to back out psychologically since they already committed to the appointment on the phone. And yeah, it's just a way to allow yourself to not waste your time, because these appointments are like valuable time. Like this is really valuable for you and your company. If you just have someone who just canceled their appointment for no reason, they basically just took a slot of someone who could have been interested into your med spa. They basically took a slot of someone who could have been interested in what you had to offer, and they stopped you from getting paid. They basically wasted your time and your money. So you want to make sure you can lower the amount of no-shows as much as possible. And again, my name is Charles. If you have trouble getting clients into your med spa, um, you can book an appointment with me and our team. We can help you get 10 to 30 new leads in your med spa per month. And if we don't deliver, then you don't pay. It's nice talking to you. Goodbye.